Welcome to this video. Here we are going to create this beautiful FAQ section. As you can see, this is very beautiful. Like these are the questions, and when you click on that, you get the answer for that. So we are going to create this using ReactJs or NextJs. The code will be the same, and the CSS we are going to use here is Tailwind CSS. So let's jump over to the code. So you can create your file, whatever you want, and just have the basic setup of the project. So I will start from the very beginning. So I will write const FAQ equals to, I'll just create the basic things, and I will export default FAQ. So you might be clear up till this. Okay, so inside of this I will create some FAQs which will be a JSON type file. So these are the questions and answers which are stored in the variable FAQs. All right, so and let's start our project also. If you're using React app, then you will do npm start whatever you want, and I'm using a NextJs app, so I will do npm run dev, so it will start my project. So kindly ignore this routing for now. This is for this specific file only. Okay, so let's write our return type return thing. In return, we will first create a div which will be the body, the container, and inside of which we will create a class name and we will give the background colors. So we will not give a constant background color, we will change the background color from the left to the right. We will write bg gradient left to right. Yes, bg gradient to right. I will start from green. Green 600 I will take. I will take purple. I'll take 500. Fine. And I will for now give a padding of top of 40. Okay, so let's jump over to the main part. We can see anything change. Yeah, we got the background. It is the gradient color. Okay, so let's go over to the next div. Okay, so this div will be the FAQ section. So we will first set the width of this section. We will write max width will be 3 pixel, and margin we should keep it as auto, and we will write we will give a padding of in the y direction of 12. Let's say 12, and we will write the later CSS later on, and let's first write the main component parts, like how the question and answers will appear. Okay, so first we will write an h2 tag inside of which we will write frequently asked questions as a header. Okay, it should appear here. Yeah, it appears, and we will give it a class name, I mean the CSS of, we can give text size like 3 pixel, and we can say font maybe extra bold. It's not front, it is font extra bold, and we can give the text color as white. Whatever you like, you can give that, and we can give a margin of in the bottom direction of, let's say, 8. Okay, we are done with this, so it is looking good, and we will see how to bring this in center later on. And one more thing, you will find this whole code in GitHub. I will provide the link in description. So let's go to rendering our FAQs, the question and answers. So I will write here div, and inside of class name I will give a space of y direction, let's say 6, and inside of which I will render my FAQs. I will write FAQ.map, and I will write one FAQ comma. For the indexing I will take the variable index, as you know the syntax how it works. So now we will write a FAQ item, which we will create another function for that. So let's say we are creating a FAQ item. All right, so let's first, sorry, this is item. So let's first declare this FAQ item in the upside. Okay, all right, for that let's write const FAQ item equals to, and it will accept a question and an answer. I will write question comma answer. So it will appear like this, and here on we will pass this FAQs, the question and answer in the FAQ. We will write first we will give a key for this. Key equals to index and question equals to FAQ dot question, and same goes for the answer. Answer equals to FAQ dot answer. So I hope it is fine now. Okay, so let's go over to this FAQ item component. I will give a space between them for now. Okay, so first of all we will create this thing, like we will make use of useState, and we will create a useState variable is open and set is open. So it means that whenever we'll click on that is open, like if we click on a question, then a drop down containing the answer will appear, and if we click on it again, then it will slide upwards or disappear. I hope you understand what I mean. Okay, so let's write is open and set is open. Is open comma set is open equals to use state, and in the initial first of all we will have to import use state in the upper side. I will do import use state. All right, and if you are using NextJs, then you know that you have to use a use client because you are using use state here. If you are using ReactJs, then there is no need to write here use client. If you are using NextJs, I'm repeating again, write a line named use client in the top of your script. Okay, so I will write use state and the initial value will be false. Okay, so let's come over to the return. So this, I hope you understand what is this. This is the individual FAQ I'm writing here. So the individual FAQ, like the question 1, the question 2 and its answer. So this is contained by the FAQ item component. So I will write div class name. I will give some styling, like I will give the border in the bottom, that it will be a line. So and the color of the border will be border gray. Let's take 300. We can change this later on if you want. And let's create a button over here. The button is for if we click on the question, then the answer will appear, and if we click on it again, then answer will disappear. Button, and inside of the button I will write few things. First of all, I will write on click, and in on click I have to do one thing. I have to set is open with the opposite state of is open. I will write not is open. Whenever if it is it means that if the slider was open, then it will close on click, and if it was closed, and then it will open on click. All right, so on the next line I will write class name equals to, and I will write flex, because I want to align the items in a row, like in the horizontal direction. So I will write flex. I will write justify space between, and I will write width with full, and I will write text left, because I want to align all the text item to the left. And let's see if it is working now. Okay, and items with center. I hope you're clear with this. And now I will write span. So if you were not understanding till now you will get to understand what is happening. So I will write span, and inside of which I will write the question. So one more thing, there are two errors in our script. So these are on the lines question and answer. As I'm using TypeScript, so I will need to write a interface for this. I will write interface. If you're using ReactJs, then no need to write this interface. I will write input props, and inside of which I will write question, and the type of question is string, and answer, and the type of answer is string, and I will provide this here, like I will write colon input props. So the error will disappear, and we have one more error here. Okay, let's see what is this error. So I found the error. The error is instead of this curly bracket, a round bracket will come, and same goes for this closing bracket. Instead of this curly bracket, a round bracket will come, because we are entering a component. We are not doing a value type of thing, so we need a round bracket here. So I hope you're clear. So let's move on to our next thing. So we can see that our questions are rendering. So let's create a drop down a button here, that will be um, a chevron button. So let's see how to import this button. So we will write on Google chevron react icons, and we will go to this page, and we will type again chevron, and we can see, let's take this. No, yeah, we can take this. This is good. So we will write this line, import, and to use this library you have to do the npm i react icons, and after that you have to see the installation steps of this react icons. So after that you can do this, and then after you have imported this library you can simply make the use of it like this. You can just simply write far circle chevron down, so it will appear. So I will write first, I've written the question. So let's style the question a little bit. I will write class name equals to text, I will give as large, and font I will give as medium, and width, no, I can take the text as white. Fine. It should look good. Yeah, it's looking good. So now let's give the chevron this icon over here. I'm trying to like place this type of icon over the rightmost over here, one over here and one over here. So let's try to do that, and I will write far chevron circle. Yeah, it appeared, and inside of which I will give some styling. I will write class name equals to, and whenever the user clicks, I want the icon to rotate. So I will write this inside a curly bracket, and I will make use of this type of commas. I hope you are clear with these type of commas. You know where to use them. All right. So I want that this should rotate whenever I click on this. Okay. So I will write first. I will give the basic width. Width should be 5. All right. And then I will give the height of 5, and I will give the text as white, so that the icon should be of color white. And then I can do more things, like I can make transition uh, of type transform, and then I can make the duration of it as like maybe 200 milliseconds. And now this, here comes the main part. I will write dollar, and if it is open, then what I need to do is I will make the transform, and I will rotate it by 180 degrees. If it is not open, then what I will do is I will write nothing. So I hope you're clear. Okay, so you can see this is rotating fine. I'm clicking on this and it is rotating. Yeah, it's working very fine. So let's move on to the next part. So now here comes, we have to write the answer. After this button, like after this, we have to make make the answer to appear. Then we will write div, and we can write here class name equals to, okay, this is also a main part. So before that, we will create the answer first. We will write div, inside of which we will give a class name, and we will give overflow with hidden, because if the answer like distorts the margin, then it should not appear. So that's why I've given this. And inside of which I will write paragraph tag. Inside I will write the answer of mine. Yeah, so we can see that the answers are appearing. So the next task is whenever I click on here, then the answer should slide up and disappear, and if I click on it again, then the answer should slide down and appear. So you will understand what I mean. I will first give some class name to this um, answer. Like I can give the text with space and text gray, and I will give a good gray color, like a small. I can 100. We will see like later on. I will do a padding of bottom with 5, and I will give a padding of right with 12. All right. So let's give this class name now. So I hope you're clear what we are going to do now. So this class name will fix everything for us. I will do first of all, I will wrap it in a grid and transition with I have to give transition all, and then duration of the animation should be 300 seconds because here also, all right, 300 is fine. And the type of animation should be ease in out, and again we will make use of this dollar thing and write is open question mark, and inside of which okay, we did a error. As I told you, here we have to use a curly bracket like the same, a curly bracket and this type of comma, and also in the back side we have to use this type of comma and a curly bracket. All right, now if it is open, then we will write grid hyphen rows, and we will give it 1 FR, and we will give it an opacity of, yeah, we have to write it in a comma. I'm sorry for that. We have to give it opacity of 100, and if it is closed means the is open is false. Then what we have to do, we have to give the grid rows as 0 FR and opacity as 0. I will copy the same and I will write 0 FR and the opacity as 0. So I hope it should work now. So yeah, we can see that it is working fine. And what we can do is we have to give the paddings and margins a little bit so it looks good. So for that we can give here, let's say padding y with 3. Let's see what will happen. Yeah, it's fine. And we can give padding in the bottom with more 3, like with more 4. Let's see. Yeah, it's working fine. Now you can customize it according to your need. So I hope you are clear with this. And let's let's remove the spacing a little bit. All right, so I hope you got what you needed. So thank you for watching this. I will provide the code in the GitHub link, which will be in the description. Thank you.